Deb, week one of the Stick to Water Polo tipping comp for the Australian Water Polo League, and it was a pretty exciting first round. 8 games underway.
Yeah, it was amazing actually. A couple of really tight games. Probably I wasn't overly expecting those. Some really good results, and I'm sure everyone's happy to have that first round under their belt, and away we go now.
I went to the Balmain hosting Drummoyne. The game was moved from Dawn Fraser out to St Joey's at Hunters Hill, and terrific game in the women, 2 goals in it. Drummoyne really pushed the Tigers all the way, and then the men went to sudden death penalty shootout.
Yeah, quite incredible actually. For the girls, I was surprised by that. I thought the Tigers might have they're so youthful, their team, although it probably wasn't the team I was expecting. I got a bit of a shock when I actually saw their team on paper. But yeah, I did think they were going to be too fast, and I was surprised by the result. But excellent, signs for Drummoyne as well.
Yeah, definitely. Drummoyne were very brave all day. Drummoyne obviously getting up in the men's game, 21-20 in the sudden death penalty shootout, and the goalkeepers both stood up in that game.
Yeah, how exciting. It's a shame, obviously, though I didn't get to watch that. I should have gone with you over to have a look at the game, because I had a bit of envy that I had no water polo over the weekend. So, yeah, awesome way to start the season.
Yeah, some of the other results there?
Yeah, we got the, in the women, we got the Freo Marlin girls getting over the UWA Torps. That was 18-7. Sydney Uni gave Cronulla a bit of a fighting, didn't
20
they?
goals to 5.
20-5.
Yeah.
Hunter, they went down fighting to Uni of New South Wales West, and that was they went down 9-13, which was amazing. Then the men's, you've mentioned Balmain and Drummoyne already. The Torps, haven't they got a team on paper?
They look good, don't they?
Oh, very impressive. But again, Freo only going down 13-10. I thought that was really interesting.
John Fox is going to do a really good job at the Mariners.
Without a doubt, master coach, and I'm sure as the season keeps going, they're going to come up with some terrific wins. Sydney Uni down in Cronulla, 11-6.
That was a bit further gap than I was expecting, because Cronulla had really good form in the pre-season in the Super League, and Sydney Uni, a young team, but they did really well. They got Jeremy Coate, they've got the Canadian in the side as well, and Billy Miller coming back and plus all the juniors that have developed really well there.
Well, the juniors have been playing together for a long time. There's been a big investment in those players, and they're young and they're brash and they're fresh and they're fast and they're exciting. So it's going to be really interesting to see how they gel together and just how tough they are going to be able to be at the end of the season, because that's going to be a huge ask for them. And then, as you would expect, Uni of New South Wales giving Hunter a bit of a whipping as well, 25-8. But West are looking outstanding again this season already, aren't they?
Yeah, Bakari back, as we heard from Gus Lambie in our New South Wales Water Polo podcast about Gus's debut at the Olympics with Sienna Green. That was if you haven't seen that, make sure you catch that one on YouTube, on Water Polo New South Wales YouTube. Yep. Now, for everyone who tipped 8 games, there's a bonus system, a bonus point system. So you got 8 correct, you got 8 points, and you get 9 because you get the bonus point for getting all correct. And then the comp is split in 2. So for those that picked the 4 men's winners, you get 5 points, and the 4 women's get 5 points. So we've got 3 comps going here, a men's comp, a women's comp, and an overall comp. But it gets harder from next week, because we're bringing Phoenix and Queensland Thunder coming in for their opening games.
Yeah, I'm a bit nervous actually. I might just say I did quite well in that first round, which was surprising, because I'm not really known for my successful tipping. But yeah, I had a look the other day and I'm already thinking, oh, here I go. I'm going to go from the penthouse to the really, really quickly. But yeah, it's going to be a really tough tipping week for sure.
Yeah, so who's out? Road trip, isn't it? UWA and Freo stay at home, and they're going to host Hunter and Weston on a good old-fashioned 4-day road trip where they're going to play everyone twice.
Yeah, that'll be amazing. I think as players and, been involved coaching over the years, going over there and playing over in the West, it's just so much fun. The polo's tough, you're tired, it's just really tests you out, and I think it's going to be a great weekend of polo over there. And
I did see on social media that Bicton and Fremantle have got a grant to redo their beautiful venue.
Yeah, I know.
Going to spend
how amazing.
$7 million all up, I think.
Oh, it was a lot of money.
Yeah.
And brilliant. Obviously, there's been a huge amount of work put in by the Freo people to get that over the line. But I was having a read of it the other. I think they're looking at putting another pool as well.
Yes, they're going to get a training pool.
And how fantastic for the sport.
It's probably the best home venue for any water polo team in Australia. It's just going to get better.
Yeah, it's magnificent over there. Yeah, well done.
So Phoenix stay at home on their opening round.
yeah, that'll be good for them. I think it's always nice to play there. Oh, they'll be playing against the Drummoyne Devils, and I think it's nice for them to play their first round at home.
Yep.
They'll have the families can come along, and it's just been a nice starter for them.
And Thunder at home up in Brisbane, hosting the Sharks.
Yeah, that'll be another good round as well, and another fun road trip. Makes me miss all this travelling, right? Getting to go around away and play polo, how exciting. And then finally on the 25th, on Saturday, Sydney Uni versus Balmain in the Sims Cup, which is always an outstanding round of water polo.
Yeah, it's a massive, massive day on the AWL calendar for both Sydney Uni and Balmain. And best of luck to both teams, and best of luck to all the clubs in round 2, and best of luck to all the tippers. I might put up here over the top of us talking just down.
To it.
Stick to water polo.